Hello, Brother Marino here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and another user scenario sent in on the Discord server. This one is by Dick. I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of that name. It's called One for the Books. So, Empire of Japan, modern battleship, not a super battleship. And I have to use the smallest one. So, I mean, that's still gonna rock out. It's, let's go for an. Can I go for an even 75? Oh, 75, 105, fine, whatever. Devs, please let us just type the displacement in. No, let us type the displacement in. It would be super, super nice. Okay. I'm not allowed to use stupidly big guns for this either. Now then, over a pagoda and modern secondary tower. Pretty standard setup. Let's have a look at guns. What guns can I get? Mark 3. Okay. Probably going to be 16-inch guns then. Really? Go for triples. Nothing too shocking at the moment, I don't think. Right, let's move that back a bit. How close can I get it? There we go. Got a bit of an half-weight offset. Okay, I'll fix that at the end. Secondary guns. Is it 6-inch guns that fit on there? Nope. 5-inch guns. Okay. Have a pretty solid battery of 5-inch guns then. I hope they're able to turn. Actually, let's do that manually. Just have them as like a... Yeah, they are being weird. Get them in like that. Hopefully they actually work. Hello there, Sunless. How you doing? The main tower one. Yeah, you mean on the Japanese one? This one. Sometimes, but it's heavier than the Super Pagoda. So unless I'm limited by cost, there's not much reason to go for it. This one is nice and cheap though. So if I'm doing cost, this one's still pretty good. It's also quite nice looking, and you get a lot more secondaries in. I just love the Super Pagoda. You just really space efficient. Great stats. It's expensive, but not very heavy. And you can fit an unearthly number of 2-inch guns on it. Right. Let's get everything else sorted out. So let's go for diesel on oil. Balanced. Nah, it's too slow. Forced or induced. Let's go forced. I don't want this thing to be overly slow. 20. Really? 27 knots? It's not great. Actually, leave it on standard bulkheads for now. Barbettes, because I'm going to want at least some anti-torpedo protection. Let's go for the generalist high TNT shells. Water loaders. What's my flash fire chance right now? 4%. That's acceptable. And I still have a little bit for up armouring the ship. So putting 12-inch belt on. What is with a battleship having 27 knot speed? Well, it's not unreasonable. It's not super fast, but it's not unreasonable. Well, it's kind of a balance. So you can have as much armor as you want. I tend to say that if you've got either 8 or 9 main guns of a sensible caliber for the ship, then and it's going at a reasonable speed, then you should have enough for some armor. It's kind of a balance. The more armor you put on, the less you have for guns and speed. So you're going to have to sacrifice something. Could go for a 14-7? Yeah, we could go for a 14-7. Okay. What about 6 on turret tops? Cool. And a little bit more deck armor, perhaps. Just say 7. 3.5. Okay. No more on that. Get a little bit more on the tower there. There we go. Not terrible. Kind of a miniature Yamato. Or Yamato. Kind of just a smaller version with 16-inch guns. Still pretty chunky though. And we only have standard bulkheads, but that should be okay. Weight offset I do need to fix though, so. So you don't really want to move that forward that much. Let's move it to there. Rather move this in. Oops. Maybe just move the main. No. No, fuck off. Seriously, game, I hate it when you do that. It's what I was deliberately trying to avoid. All I wanted to do was move the main tower forward a smidge. And now you're making me rebuild the entire blinking ship. How's the ship overweight now? How? Oh my word. Oh, fine, screw it. There you go. I think that will work. I think it'll work. Right, let's go. You think I produce really, really fast ships? I don't think, I mean, 27 knots is about, I mean, pretty sure Yamato was capable of 27. KG5 was 28. Like, definitely for this era, the modern battleship era, fast battleships were a thing. I mean, what the Iowa was capable of doing, 33 or something crazy like that. World War I ships, okay, fair enough. Hey there, Beyond the Pugilist, how you doing? Okay, well, it's news to me. Right, let's have a look at our own ships. We have air cruisers, Oh, God. Even worse. Actually, the destroyers are pretty decent. Okay, tell you what. We're just going to stick all of you in one big division. And you're on screen. Perfect. The Kumano, on the other hand, let's have a look at the enemy. So this is their battleship. Oh, look. Looks like a Ganget. And the battle cruiser looks even more like... Well, actually it doesn't. But also a... Why? Why not put that turret there? And cruiser... Oh, look. Torpedoes. Yay. And destroyers. Okay. Cool. What are we firing at? Goodness knows. Heavy cruiser, maybe? I mean, a 35 knot pre-dreadnought. I don't remember making a pre-dreadnought 35 knots. I've definitely done that with the small dreadnought. You can make that thing go ridiculously fast. Yeah, I saw that one, Sunless. Well, the game's default speeds are quite high. But I generally make the ships as fast as practically possible. That's kind of how I approach it. Now, we've probably got a bunch of torpedoes coming our way, so I'm just going to start a turn straight away. And confuse all my screening ships. Almost certainly in torpedo range immediately. Sometimes you can tell by clicking on them. Or not. Firing my own torpedoes out though. Light cruiser's getting very excited. Screen ships, save your torpedoes, would you? Don't mind you firing them, but that's a little bit eager. Bum ba bum 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 bum. No, my small dreadnought was a dreadnought. Just because it has 4 guns doesn't make it a pre-dreadnought. Had turbines. Pre-dreadnoughts don't have turbines, they have multiple expansion engines. And pre-dreadnoughts can't fit 12-inch guns, normally. None of the pre-dreadnought hulls can fit 12-inch guns. Yes, it does. But that Spanish small dreadnought is so funny. You can just make it... It's just so insanely good. So fast. You can just get right up in the enemy's face before they even know it. Oh, miss. Nope. 1 hit on the battle cruiser. Good job. Again, screening ships, leaving the battleship completely open and destroyers hanging around at the back. Get in there. At least the cruisers are kind of screening, I guess. Sort of. Nope. No, no. Ah, come on. Just because he's turning. Still no IDs on anything. Might have to do another turn in a minute. Mind you, the destroyers are at the back, so I might be okay. Depends what they're getting up to with their... Is it the light cruisers that they had? Alright, Al. See you in a bit. How many torpedoes do these guys carry? Yeah, reduced. Yeah, I definitely want you on save. Is that the other battle cruiser? It is. Oh, torpedoes. I was wondering why they were moving. Oh, you lucky bastard. Let's see now. Many bulkheads. 14-inch cordite guns. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Cruiser armor, super heavies. Hello there, Soviet Husky. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah. Those battle cruisers. Oh, jeez, oh. I have no idea what you're talking about, Threadoflength. Good. Yeah. Buy these on anything else yet? Yeah, a light cruiser over there. Also using cordite. That's a really bad move, guys. Maximum bulkheads though, and a bunch of torpedoes. Wonderful. Oh, that was a good hit. All his engines are out. Rudder damage, more flooding. Okay, that I think is terminal damage. But keep an eye on her, make sure. No. I managed to stabilize it. Where were those shells going? My word. The accuracy problems I've been having today, even with good numbers, is unreal. Oh, they have short-range torpedoes. Oh, okay. And so the destroyers. Okay, well that makes my life a bit easier. Okay, down goes the first battle cruiser, and we can start work on the second. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba. Soviet Husky asks, have I played Rule the Waves? No, I have not. I know of it. There's a few people who play it on my Discord server. But yeah, I have not. I probably should at some point. The AA shells, they won't, I don't think. Firstly, because there are no aircraft in the game, and I don't think there ever will be aircraft that actually fly around the battle map. And secondly, the Yamato's AA shells looked cool, but I don't think they ever shot down I don't think they shot down anything with those things. Oh dear, destroyed your next question. I'm so sorry. That doesn't mean I won't play it. I just have not. I would definitely consider playing it. Should probably put it on my wish list. Yeah, Yamato's AA was effective for slaying pew pew at the aircraft. Yeah, pretty much. Hey there, W. How you doing? Not sure what this battlecruiser's grand plan is, but if it's content to just kind of approach the battleship and get blown to bits, I don't mind. I mean, it is doing the odd bit of damage, but come on. Come on, that's got a sinker. There we go. Alright. Now then, you are approaching torpedo range, but you haven't entered torpedo range. Their battleship, which is way back here. Ooh, oh my. Battleship could go splody too. Let's not go that way. Let's go the other way. Well, no, we need to go this way, so might as well start turning. See if we can deal with those light cruisers. Tell you what, screening ships, you are allowed to fire your torpedoes. Really? Out the way! Yes. Well, I've read it once, but I tend to need to read those kind of things a couple of times. But yes, I have read it. It was really interesting. Thanks, Tuppy, for sending me that article. World of Waves 2 has a system where you can't meet them in a fight. Just okay, cool. Shishmilly. Yeah, don't worry. She'll get pats. She gets loads of pats. She's quiet. She's asleep just now. Kind of entertaining ourselves, firing in the general direction of that light cruiser right now. Oh! Or we could actually hit it. Oh dear. Poor light cruiser. Do we really need to fire AP shells at it? Fire HE. Goodness sake. Still does 253 damage. It's like dead in the water, almost. Not quite. There we go. 1,000 damage. That should be the end of that light cruiser. Oh, what happened to you? You got hit by the battleship 15-inch gun. Okay. And you just die. Of course you do. Because you're made of paper. Good afternoon, Nick94. Nice to see you too. What type of animal is Millie? She is a dog, and her breed is British Bulldog, or English Bulldog, or just Bulldog, depending on how you wanna see it. No, Thread, you are wrong. She is not, in fact, an iguana. Rare woofing iguana. What are you firing at? The battleship? Okay, go back to auto then. See if it can get all the guns firing on the battleship then. She's a star. She is. She is very cute. I do love her very much. She's just funny when she's like... usually the first video I do in the day, she will bark quite a lot. Common British howling iguana. Yep. Yeah, that's what she is. It's a stance. I know. They do have the best stance. And she's just big, like, curly, sleepy sausage a lot of the time. Right, what are my destroyers up to? They're just all piling in. Alright. Well, you could say that, Dalpui. However, Millie has actually appeared on my Twitter account fairly regularly. And she also has appeared on the Discord server. So she is a real dog. Can assure you. Well, I have to say, although the escort ships are particularly chaotic, they are actually trying to kill that destroyer, which is nice of them. I mean, the Nagara is just dying to... it took a 15-inch gun. Okay. Nagara, where are you? Nagara, you need to leave the division. And you may retreat. I mean, you're going to get rammed because you're an idiot. Yeah, if we could break through those destroyers, that would be good. Why are you going that way? My word, right. Heavy cruisers. Detach. Go that way. You're being silly. Make a Millie ship. Yeah, I have made Millie style ships. If you go on my YouTube channel and search the HMS Millie, you will find a ship made in her honour. Right, heavy cruiser, you've wasted all your ammunition. Have you hit anything at all? Actually, you have. Probably against that battle cruiser. I'm pretty sure I did it after the British one. I have done Agincourt. I've done Agincourt the second, which was a take on a replacement for the first one, and I have done the first one as well. Pretty well, not accurate. I mean, that would be a ludicrous thing to say, but I tried my best to create a version of it. Right. Light cruisers over here. You're insanely fast. Slow up to 28. Destroyers, you're also insanely fast. We're going to start microing you. We're going to be heading this way. Save your torpedoes. You have them as well. Save. Okay. So I refunded all of the community goal, basically. I haven't done a community goal for ages, actually. Anyway, while my ships try and sort themselves out, scored any hits on the... Yeah, 3 hits on the enemy battleship. Oh, down goes a destroyer. Excellent. That means we can start closing in again. Bum, 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 bum. So the reason you see a lot of capital ship builds and the heavier stuff is that's the scenarios that get sent. I don't get asked to build light cruisers or destroyers very often. I do build them sometimes myself because I do actually quite like building cruisers and destroyers and things, but I'm normally asked to build a battleship or a battle cruiser. And the brutal truth of it as well is the cruisers and destroyers don't get as many views on YouTube. They still get views, but just not as many. Fucking hell. So many shells going in the sea. Absolutely pisses me off. I would say that is one problem with not the late game, but like the game in... Once you get into the 1930s, they tend to be at such extreme ranges, and the accuracy tends to be so terrible at those ranges that most of the rounds end up in the sea and nothing happens for the entire battle. Which is probably fair for what would actually, you know, happen, but it's not the most interesting content, is the only issue. Alright, Sunless, have a good day. Hope it's a good one. Yeah, Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, not Ultimate Admiral Cruisers. Fair, but it is supposed to cover the whole period. It's not just... You know what, guys? Just increase the flank, would you? Let's see if we can't use... Now that we've thinned out the escorting ship, that I don't know what that light cruiser's doing, just sitting over there. But let's try and move in with the smaller ships. While Kumano continues to try and score some hits on the Alerik over there. Let's see if we can't deal with that destroyer. How close are we? Oh, we did actually stray into torpedo range. It's not so good. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba. So if you want to request a scenario, Soviet Husky, you can do that through the Discord. If you type !Discord, you will get a link. You can also request things directly in Twitch chat. No, Sunless, I'm not doing 1890 torpedo boats against another 1890s torpedo boats. I'll lose the will to live. anything in 1890 is horrendous. I'm not sure what the campaign's going to look like when it comes out, but I have a suspicion that my advice to people will simply be, don't build anything at the start of the game, because they're utter crap. Right, those two destroyers, can you stop having a kiss and actually, you know, get into the fight, please? Battleship, no! Keep firing on the battleship. You complete lunatic. Ugh. Similarly, light cruisers, I want you to target the battleship. And destroyers, I want you to target the battleship with your torpedoes. And the heavy cruisers, I want you to target the battleship with your torpedoes. If you ever get into range... Some good damage on the battleship. Oh, there we go. Ha ha ha. Bye-bye. Ah. That's what you get for using, well, TNT. This is not Kawaii, but still. Not the best armor. Increased ammo. Always a risk. Okay, well that makes things a little bit easier. Let's just clean up now. I'm making sure I don't get torpedoed, which should be doable. Can use the lighter ships to clean up. I know they're not very good light ships, but we can still use them. Right, light cruiser. On the light cruiser. Oh, does the light cruiser actually fired their torpedoes? How interesting. Heavies are miles behind. Okay, I think we avoided those. This division here. On you go. Oh dear. Oh dear, destroyer. Getting wrecked by that light cruiser. Do 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 do. And I know you're chatting about stuff, chat, but I need to focus when there are torpedoes around. I don't want to lose any ships through just complete carelessness. That might hit the heavy cruisers, but shouldn't. Oh, ahead. Don't swing your bum out. Fire some torpedoes back. There we go. How's the battleship doing? Absolutely fine. Only down to 94%. Which is pretty decent. Oh, they fired their own torpedo. Zzz. Yeah. No one's going to hit anything. I might just call it here, to be honest, because whilst I can just duel with the light cruiser forever, I don't think we're going to hit each other with torpedoes. Although he might hit me somehow. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do something really stupid. Ahead. There's a gap there. Oi. Rude. Yeah. There you go. Screw you, mate. Anyway. Heavy cruisers still very slowly wandering into the battle area. Single torpedo out. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, you know what? Shaoxing. Shaoxing? I don't know. I'm not good with my Japanese pronunciation. I'm just going to take everybody, detach, literally everybody, and just tell everybody, let's just go. Oh, we scored. Oh, okay. Especially with scoring some random long-range torpedo hits on the T-Link. There we go. You, Shazing, can tell the rest of your navy what happened here and how you got completely wrecked. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. Those of you watching on YouTube, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.